This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 474 of the Stable Scoop Radio Show. Please support our sponsors as they make this show possible. Our sponsors this week are horselovers.com and you, our auditors. Equestrians Have Talent starts today with round one. I'm joined by Kristen from Horse Nation to bring you the first round of entries, and then you get to vote on the winners over the next week. Plus, horselovers.com product review of the week is the Weaver Leather Working Cowboy Quick Change Brow Band Head Stall. Listen in. This is Glenn the Geek, and you're listening to the Stable Scoop Show on the Horse Radio Network. And we're so excited to be finally bringing you Equestrians Have Talent Round 1. And we'll be explaining how all of that works here in just a second, but it'll be a pretty short show the next 3 weeks. We'll bring you the Equestrians Have Talent, and then we will bringing you our product review, so hang around for that as well, brought to you by horselovers.com. But let's get started with Equestrians Have Talent.
And now, we bring you Equestrians Have Talent with your hosts, Glenn and Kristen.
That's right, I'm Glenn, founder and host of the Stable Scoop Show here on the Horse Radio Network, and I am with Kristen from Horse Nation. Hi, Kristen.
Hello, how are you?
Good, it's time. It's time we play round one of Equestrians Have Talent. We're so excited today to hear, and actually, I've heard them because I had to edit them and put them together, but Kristen has not heard these yet.
I have not. I'm super excited, though. I think it's going to be a great lineup.
This is a first for you, and we have what we're going to do. I'll quickly explain. You guys are going to vote on the winner this week. You're going to vote on the winner every week. You're going to go to equestrianshavetalent.com, and that'll bring you to the page where Kristen has built the voting platform, and you can go vote on the one you like. And at the end of each week, from Thursday to Thursday, this come out on Thursday, next Thursday we'll close the voting for week one, we'll announce who the winner is, and then the next episode will come out. We're going to do that for 3 episodes, and we have 8 entries. They're pretty short. We have 8 entries in each episode, and we did that so that you could remember them. And the winner of each week is going to come back in week 4 for the finals of the tournament, and that we're going to make them do something else then. Whatever we decide that they have to do. And you watch, none of them want to show up, Kristen.
Hopefully they're not all one-trick ponies. Or
yeah, right.
Problem, I think.
They do one song or do one thing, then we're in trouble. But yeah, so we're excited to do this, and let's just get it rocking and rolling. Up first, we have Cade Smith, and I think you're going to like this one, Kristen.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Redneck Horse Radio Show, y'all. How you doing? How's your mom and them? What's for supper? Listen, I got a skill. I got a talent, and I'm ready to share it with you today. So let me get it cranked up over here. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From Glen to Jamie and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. It's I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Now, for those of y'all who don't really like beautiful singing, I got another thing to share with you.
Well done, Kate.
That was amazing.
It
That was
caught you
one
off guard,
person?
didn't it?
That's already multiple talents.
I got to tell you, when I first heard it, I was going, "Oh God, what's coming?" Then when he
Yeah, you know that there's another shoe to drop there.
oh,
Like, wait
what a
minute.
beautiful voice, though. My God.
Way to go, Cade. Just setting the bar high right off the bat.
And a sense of humor. He got comedy and beautiful song all in the same. And he got Jamie Nar's names in it too. So,
Not that we're biased already.
no,
but,
not
I mean,
we're
man,
biased, but I'd vote for him if I were you.
right off the bat.
Well, there you go. There's a start. Sets the bar high. That was Cade Smith singing Danny Boy. And the way you're going to see this in the voting is she's going to list that. It'll say Cade Smith, Danny Boy, right? That's how we're going to list it.
That's gonna be it.
Yep. So that'll be a reminder to you of who Cade was and what Cade was singing. Although it did sound like Cade was doing his barn work at the same time, didn't it? During that.
Multitasker.
Yes.
Multitasker.
Well, this is Michaela, and Michaela, I am not even going to try your last name. I have no idea how to say that. So we're just going to stick with Michaela, and we're going to play Michaela's entry.
Hello, this is Auditor Michaela, and this is me and the musical stylings of my dog, Belle. Ready, Belle. No animals were harmed in the making of this song. Sing it, Belle. Sing it, Belle. Oh, yeah. Take it downtown. Thank you.
I feel like there's many a mailman that is very, very nervous when Belle is around.
Take it downtown.
Sing it, Belle.
Great commentary, Michaela. That was great. We
Thank you,
knew we were going to
Michaela.
get dogs, right? We knew we were going to get dogs. That was
Yeah, do
terrific.
we put Michaela's name on that or Belle's name on that?
I
don't
would
know.
put Michaela and Belle sings. That's how we'll label that one because that was pretty good. Very funny. Two good ones to start, that's for sure. Well, coming up next, we're going to switch things up a little bit and go off of a song onto something a little different. And this is Laura Berry.
This is Laura Berry from Fallon, Nevada with my entry for Equestrians Got Talent on the Horse Radio Network. Today I present to you funny memes and tweets that I have saved on my phone. There is a picture of a horse. Roses are red, violets are blue. I rolled in the mud. You're welcome. My room is not dirty. I just have everything on display like a museum. And here is a picture of a police horse in a protest with someone screaming at him. Lady, I'm just a horse. Why are you yelling at me? Holy... Here we have a picture of a cat with his arms outstretched in front of him. It took Ralph 6 minutes to realize the balloon was not going to come back. How to be skinny. 1. Notice that your body is covered in skin. 2. Say, wow, I'm skinny. Congratulations, you are now skinny. My brain during the day. Potato, potato, ching chong tomato. My brain at night. I wonder why the Earth was placed exactly here and allowed us to provide a perfect climate to sustain human life. Don't be so hard on yourself. The mom in E.T. had an alien living in her house for days, and she never even noticed.
That's a good point, actually.
I don't need to be stupid rich. I just want to be change my oil when I'm supposed to rich. Here is a tweet from Anne Frank. Who read my diary? Hashtag pissed. First rule of Vegan Club, tell everyone about Vegan Club.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Jamie?
Here we have a picture of a cow. When I see cows, I will make an announcement to the rest of the car that there are cows.
That's so true.
Boss, what do you bring to the table? Cat. I'm willing to work long meowers. When I yell at my dog to stop barking, I wonder if he's like, this is awesome, we're barking together. Me, sitting at a table. Wife writes number on paper and slides it across. Me, crosses out and writes new number. Thermostat negotiations. I just need y'all to know there's an older woman on my train with a shirt that says, "My neck, my back, my Netflix, and my snacks." How much for the horse tornado? Sir, that's a carousel. I must have it. Thank you for listening to this edition of Funny Tweets and Memes found on Laura Berry's phone.
Laura Berry, we have to get together because I think you're actually my best friend.
I think she could write for you guys.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that she definitely could write for you guys. And I also think that Laura needs to do that segment on our morning show once a week.
That's got to be a regular. Yeah, make that a.
Yeah, the music was
Make
good
that a
too. I like the music. The
I
music
thought
was
you
perfect.
Did that. That was amazing.
No, she did that. She added the music. That wasn't me.
Laura Berry, send me your resume. We got to chat.
All right, that'll be listed as Laura Berry funny memes and tweets. It's the way she read them too. Well done. All right, so we're going to continue on. So far, we've had a very talented Cade Smith country redneck Irish singer, and we had Michaela who had her dog singing, and then we had Laura Berry, and now we get cultured. Are you ready for a little culture, Kristen?
Am I ever?
This is Paige. Okay, so that was Paige doing Flute Movement 1. Wow. We have some talented
lovely,
people in the
Paige.
audience, huh?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait a minute. What am I doing with my life?
I know.
Like,
I'm some schmuck on a radio show, and you're over there writing for a tabloid horse.
I just look at memes all day.
Yeah, that's right. You're just looking up pictures all day. Yeah, I'm feeling worse about myself, actually, as we go here.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Paige.
Paige, that
Way
was...
to be good.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody could suck along the way. That'd really help us out here. That'd help our egos.
Yeah, that would definitely, exactly help my confidence a little bit.
All right, so Paige, that was Flute Movement 1, if you want to vote for Paige. And this is Carly, who sent in, well, you'll see.
Oh.
And I do have to clarify that Carly was in her car when she did this, and she has a very hot, very loud muscle car. I know this because I had breakfast with her when I was out in Arizona, and she drove up in this muscle car that I heard coming from about 10 miles away. So that's what you hear rumbling in the background is her car. So here we go.
Hello, Horse Radio Network. It's Carly from Phoenix. I don't know if it's necessarily a talent. I mean, I did it in my first grade talent show, but I only had one in my arsenal, and then I was upstage and totally embarrassed, so I just threw some other ones out that I've never even tried before. Apparently, I got a few laughs. I make animal noises. Only a few. Let's not get carried away. My chicken. That's a chicken. I make a pretty bomb cat noise, so. I make a crying dog.
I looked for my dog.
I make turkey. And I make an elk noise, which this is a cow elk. And I didn't discover I had it until James and I were out in Flagstaff hiking around. That's my talent! Oh my god, that was so embarrassing.
That was Carly.
Oh man, that was awesome.
I love how she laughs at her own too. Did you like how she laughed every time?
Always, you crack yourself up.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
So that took talent. She was holding her phone, apparently, recording that while driving down the road. So,
Also safe.
there's multiple talents there. Well, Carly, we were impressed. We were really impressed.
I hope there were other people in the car with you too.
I actually looked for my dog because that mine was exactly like my dog's.
Yeah, Sage really liked the elk.
The elk. That sounded exactly like the elk. We saw him last year when we were out in Colorado. It sounded exactly like him.
The turkey definitely sounded like the game call turkeys I've heard. So
Yeah.
right on it, Carly.
Yeah,
Spot
good
on.
job. I think she's a hunter too. All right, so let's get this switch gears again. Man, I mixed them up today for you. Let's go to Susan Nelson with a little song you haven't heard since you were in elementary school, probably.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling on till then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
When was the last time you heard that?
Man, I don't know. That was like a super throwback. Throwback
Yeah.
Thursday, Susan. Good job.
Talk about retro, huh? Good job,
And
Susan.
acapella, which is challenging. So
Yes.
way to go, Susan.
Well done. That was Susan. That'll be listed as Susan Happy Trails. And then I made Jamie send one in from Horses in the Morning, but she wouldn't sing because I make fun of her so bad on the show.
I wonder why. I wonder why she wouldn't want to submit that.
So she submitted her son doing something. This is Lucas.
This is Lucas William Jennings counting in Spanish. Go.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. I can only do that much. I can only do six of those.
That was so good.
I can only do six.
Okay, that gets a cute award for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Lucas. I can't do 6, so
I was going to say, that's more than I can do. So good job,
I
Lucas.
took French for 3 years, and I don't think I could count to 10. So there we go.
Oh, Lucas.
Yeah.
What a range we've already had. I
Yes.
can't believe.
Well, we have 2 more for today's episode 1 here. That will be listed as Lucas counting in Spanish. Now we have Abby, and I think you're going to like this one. She's playing also.
I don't know why I act the way I do. Like I ain't got a single thing to lose. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. I guess that's
there you go. That was Abby and Cowboy and Me. Very pretty.
I think I like that better than the original.
Yeah, that was beautiful. She does a beautiful
That was very
voice.
nice.
We have such talented listeners. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. It's so
Now
true.
that we're showcasing it, I got to go home and think about my life a little bit.
Well, that was the last one for today. So let's just review. We had Cade doing Danny Boy and his little redneck bit. We had Michaela with her dog Belle singing. We had Laura with funny memes and tweets. We had Paige with her flute movement number 1. We had Carly in her hot car doing animal noises. We had Susan doing happy trails. We had Lucas counting in Spanish. And then we had Abby doing Cowboy and Me. This is going to be a tough one for you. I'm glad I'm not voting, actually.
Yeah, this is a killer first episode.
It is.
Way to go, guys.
It is really hard. I don't know who I would pick out of this one. There's so many. But
We're
it's
just gonna
up
have
to
let
you.
the readers and listeners decide.
Yes, it's up to you guys to decide. So head on over to equestrianshavetalent.com. Equestrianshavetalent.com will bring you to the voting page. For the Horse Nation fans, you're probably already on the voting page listening to this. And we will have this sound file available in a player on the voting page as well. So if you want to go back and re-listen when you get there to vote, you can do that. We're allowing, how is your voting set up? Is it 1 per, or how's that work?
Yep, it's going to be 1 vote per user. So
Okay, 1 vote per user. So you got to pick one out of all of those. I know that's hard. So equestrianshavetalent.com. Head on over there and vote today. Round 2 next week here on the Stable Scoop Show. Thanks, Kristen.
Thanks a lot, guys.
It's my favorite time of the show, time for a product review, and I've got auditor Melissa Aquino with me here. Nice to meet you, Melissa.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
We are going to be talking about the Weaver Leather Working Cowboy Quick Change Brow Band Headstall. Now, that's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
So you signed up to get the Quick Change Brow Band Headstall. First of all, tell us what a Quick Change Brow Band Headstall is.
Well, it's just kind of like your regular Western headstall with a brow band, but on the cheek pieces, there's actually a tab that goes down into kind of a keeper to hold the bit. So instead of kind of a lot of normal headstalls where they might have the Chicago screws, I don't know if you're familiar with the Chicago screws.
Yeah.
This requires no screwdrivers in order for you to get your bit off. You can just undo the tab and be able to slip your bit off of the bridle. So that was a nice feature.
So instead of having a snap, which you've seen for many years on a quick change headstall, but snaps can be problematic under certain circumstances, so I could see why somebody wouldn't want to use a snap. They've got this little tabby thing. It makes me think of a belt loop almost or something when you put it through there.
Very similar to that. Very similar to that. It's designed real nice, and it's just what you get. You have a problem with the Chicago screws is they tend to rust with all the sweat and everything. So this you wouldn't run into that at all. So it was a nice feature.
So you found that the quick change aspect of the bridle performed as advertised, as they say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
now,
very much so.
Overall, was the bridle of a quality that you would come to expect from Weaver?
Yeah, it was really nice. Actually, when I took it out of the bag, it was really soft and supple. They mention in the product description that they already oil it and it's already treated, and it was incredibly soft right out of the box. So there's no need to, a break-in period or adding your own oiling. You don't have to oil it yourself before you get going. I literally just put it on my horse's head.
I like that in a piece of tack.
Yeah, it was really nice. So, and the stitching on it's really nice too. There's some stitching on the headband, on the brow band, and a little bit, just for the keepers and all of that. And that was all very straight and very nice. So they did a really nice job on it.
So well made, good working tack.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Anything else?
The only thing I do warn people about is it does run incredibly small. My horse has a pretty fine, refined head, and he's a paint horse, but he's very short in the muzzle, and it fits him, but there's not much leeway for a much larger head. So I would warn people that I don't believe they offer it in any other size, but their horse size tends to be quite small.
So if you have that giant chunky headed horse, maybe
it
not
will
the
not
best
work.
item.
No.
All right. So be aware of sizing. Measure if you need to.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
A good idea. So overall, would you tell your best friend to get one of these?
If your horse is a little bit smaller head, I definitely would. I thought it was very nice.
Well, there we go. Well, thank you very much, Melissa Aquino, for coming on the show today and reviewing the Weaver Leather Working Cowboy Quick Change Brow Band Head Stall.
Phew, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We really appreciate it. This round one, we have such talented listeners, and you can go vote right now. Go vote to equestrianshavetalent.com and place your vote. You have 1 week until next Thursday, till round 2 comes out to vote. We'll announce the winner of this week and next Thursday's show. So go do that today. Of course, you can listen to all the great shows, all 15 of them, on the Horse Radio Network, on the Horse Radio Network app, iOS or Android. Just search for Horse Radio Network in the App Store. It's free and super easy to use. And we love your feedback, so, send me an email, glenn@horseradionetwork.com, or just, post it on our Facebook page or whatever. We have a Facebook page for Stable Scoop. Many thanks to this week's sponsors, horselovers.com, and you, our terrific auditors. Well, that's it for this week, but there'll be much more next week. Until then, happy scooping.